be on the hunt. You be on the hunt.
That nigga,
Yeah.
You definitely kill A. Yeah, we bring it back.
He was honest.
All right, Avera-ngers Assemble.
Oh, man, little fucking light skinned girl, fucking.
I'm telling you,
with
man, that
I'm
light
with
skin on light skin love.
Yo, that
Last
sounds
chick
amazing.
I was with was light skinned, man. Man, she still got me kind of fucked up.
There's something about him, bro. Have you all up messed up in the game?
Shit.
I need it.
Bruh, Marv, you still have one of the funniest stories I've ever. I remember when I first started working at the Bullseye.
Oh, we gonna do that?
No, we not on. I'm just BSing right now for a quick second. But with Marv, I didn't even really know Marv, but I think we went into in the employee room to go look to see what our checks is looking like. What up? Bro, Marv was like, "All right, cool, it's all good." Da 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 da. Yo, next week we did the same thing. He said, "Motherfucker." I said, "What happened?" He said, "What the fuck is chest up? Motherfuckers got me." Yo, he was so tight. Yo, I swear he could have been like Cuba Gooding Jr. punching the air out that motherfucker. He was tight because he logged hours. He was like, "Ooh, I did this, I did that." He said, "Yo, I don't have enough money to change my mind."
Yo,
man.
Damn. Child support.
Oh yeah, I remember you was telling me about that.
Just up real, boy.
And it's like, damn, I do what I gotta do. What the hell?
Yo, it's a different kind of.
They got me bad. Like
had you out here messed up.
Then I had to,
go back and make things right.
And make things right. I had to like wham bam thank you.
He went to the Nigalations book of how to get this shit together.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Yo,
I had to lay it down, and she came to court.
We good to go now. All right, cool. Boo. Tiger Woods fist pump. We out. Oh man. All right, we ready to rock and roll if you drop the next question. Next statement question. Yeah, man. Yo, I up to now, that's still one of the funniest interactions ever at a job I've ever had. Cause I didn't even know Marv like that, but I was like, "You good?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm good." You know, they ain't get me. I'm solid out here, bro.
That was like, when we was like
first
working.
Yeah, first couple days in, and he was staying. He was there a while. Like I'm like, "Yo, Marv, you out?" Nah. I'm
money.
I'm good. As a black man dating. We at one point we're in a relationship, and now you're single. What caused your last breakup? Your last relationship, not a situationship, not a hookup on the side, but your last real relationship. What caused it? Anybody want to be first here? I feel everybody taking a step back. Mark, I'm not these hoes.
I'm not. Nah. I'm not gonna say my last one.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm gonna say like the previous one, like. I guess it was just more of, it was on me though.
Mm-hmm.
As far as like my mental was kind of off because I'm in a whole new state, kind of by myself. I only got my daughter out there, so I was just going to do mad shit like, damn, I ain't got nobody out here, and you know
that survive mentality kicked in.
And I expected her to kind of like be there for me, but she just thought, oh man, I just want to be alone, like, but I wanted you to like. Come through, like you know what, yo, my man going through it. I got you.
Yeah,
like,
that understanding.
Like you ain't even like fighting. You just like, well, you going through. All right, you probably with some bitches anyway.
Oh man, oh my god, that's the worst. You out?
Like, so I'm like
always with some bitch. Like who? I don't know. Well, is she Asian? Like some bitch. I don't know who that is.
Like I'm in the crib looking at Netflix, like. Looking at football, I ain't even like doing nothing,
just
bro.
In the crib, like
so it was definitely like, you know what I mean, like it's just that she wasn't there for me when I really needed her, and that kind of like, mess shit up.
Created a chasm that you guys weren't able to to bridge. Damn, that is a deep situation. We're definitely gonna double back to that because a lot of black men. What we said a little bit earlier, being accountable. Like, yo, it was on me. I wasn't right. I didn't do this. I didn't do it. Sometimes, that ain't always it's not always the case on the other side. What about you, J.O?
I would say mine's probably be like 2 different pages. But like where I'm right here with everything.
By right here, what do you mean?
So if I'm if I'm on some, I'm not all into doing the most right now. Like I don't want to like be out there too much. I don't want to, you know, I want to like take my time with everything. Like I want to like build the foundation of actually getting to know you. You know, she's on. I want it right now. I want everything.
Oh,
like,
I've known you 2 months. Let's be together for life. Yeah. Marry me.
I want to be seen.
She want you to post on the gram and all that.
The gram, yeah, like, just everything. It's just like
too fast.
Once you get to know, like, and that's the whole part of building the foundation, because you get to know each other and understand like each other's morals, each other's mindsets, and how you go about doing things personally. Like one thing about me, I really don't put my personal life on Instagram. I don't got a Facebook. And when I had a Twitter, I was young and dumb. So obviously I was like putting stuff out there that I didn't need to. But yeah, so just being on 2 different pages. So like, it's like when I was ready, she wasn't ready. But when she was ready, I wasn't ready anymore. So it's like.
Y'all was playing motion tag.
Yeah.
Damn, that's another thing. We definitely make sure I'm going to come back to each one of y'all to further expound. All right, man. Let me hear what the Negro-lectual, the real Negro-lectual himself want to speak on.
Oh, nah,
what caused your breakup?
Well, I never really had too many like long-term, like serious relationships. I'm not even gonna hold you. I've had a lot of situations and a lot of one-night stands. But I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I appreciate the candidness.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So like, you know, but a lot of that, I was, you know, I say immature. You know, I was very naive. I think, cause it was a long time ago. Like I had like I haven't had that many, but like when I did have one. You know, I think it was just, it wasn't really something that I really think I wanted to do, you know? I think it was something that was more or less just something that I think that occupied the time was consistent, you know what I mean? And then it's like, sometimes you don't kind of realize how much things really matter to you and things like that until you don't have it no more and things like that. So that happens, you know, so that kind of happened in that whole situation. But, I really think age, was one for me, you know what I'm saying? Like we was both in like our early 20s and stuff like that, you know, kind of stuff like that. And then she had a kid and stuff like that. So, you know, it was just, it wasn't this, the time wasn't ready.
Wait, that was the Love Goes On?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I had wound up doing like, I did like I did a little bit of music and a little bit of I did an EP. You know what I'm saying about
therapy.
It.
And he got some therapy.
Yeah.
Album for that shit, therapy, like you said.
Yeah, that was a long time. That was a long time ago. But I ain't gonna lie. Like ever since then, I ain't really had nothing too serious after that. I said they got that one album out of me. They got all that shit out of me. I said, damn. I said the next one I gotta marry the next one. I said because I ain't got another album like that in me. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
so
I ain't got it.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was mostly it. But it was. I will have to say mostly age. If I was at this age now, you know, that's something I could handle a whole lot more. And
I think about that every day. Like if I had the mindset I have now back when I was younger, it's so much things that I know I would do differently. I would have done differently, and probably would have put me in a different position in life that I'm in today.
Exactly. It's that multiverse type of lifestyle thinking. So I'm actually in a relationship. So you guys are single, but I'm in a relationship. Lucky me. But
oh my bad.
No. I'm happy. I'm very happy. It'd be like that.
Don't feed it to this motherfucker.
Oh no, I'm not gonna let the Negro-lectual
have you on the couch.
The Negro-lectual not gonna fuck up my day. I'm gonna be
Come on, man. That's what's up though. That's what.
And she black, so we solid. We good. Green.
Standing ovation.
Standing ovation. But my last breakup was more so. Again, back in the day, it was me. Not being fulfilled. Like, you know, as a guy, you have this vision of how you're supposed to be. And if you're not that, you go into the doldrums. You just drop. You're just like playing 2K and just in a robe looking crazy. Just, I don't care about life. Like, so I was in a bad space. I was just mentally, nothing seemed like it was clicking. I got no small wins, like no little wins. Like I'm the type, it was like, I go outside, park my car, 6 tickets. It's like, God, no wins.
You had one of those.
Yeah, it was just no wins. And it was just snowballing and snowballing. And then it just caused the rift because now my ambition and motivation and everything is just being beat down by just whatever was going on with life. and she seemed like she was trying to move and groove and do what she wanted to do and elevate herself, and it felt like I was just stagnant. So it just looked like two people going in different directions when it was just one person like, yo, I'm in a bad place right now. I need a little like understanding. So that's my take. So I want to go back to Marv. You said that the lack of understanding, like that vulnerability that you had at that moment in time, speak to me on how is that something that you naturally did, or is this someone that you felt should have known, or like expound on how that vulnerability and you being in that vulnerable state,
I mean, because
how you got out of it.
Well, I mean, I was in kind of a relationship, so I basically told her everything. Like I kind of opened up because when a man really likes somebody, you gonna open up.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard, but I opened up. I basically was telling her everything. So
girl, that teddy bear when I was 3 years old, I lost it, man. She's crazy,
bro. Like, come on, like I'm out here. I don't know nobody. Like, I basically, me and you the only one like rocking. Like, come on now. Like, good.
So that vulnerability was tough. Was it something that was tough for you to actually bring about, or was it something that you felt was easy in order to transition and speak to her about it, and she just didn't receive it well? Or was it like she had to pull, or was it like you were just acting funny just in a space and she didn't notice it? Like, how did
she probably didn't know. I don't know, because she was always working too. She was, you know what I mean? I used to call her star tender because she's a bartender.
Just, she did all day.
She always, you know what I mean?
Work. Time to work.
Work. Nah, she was always work. So maybe she probably was like going through her own shit. Then she had a child. So she was dealing with baby that I don't know, but it just didn't, it just didn't click. I mean.
Did you feel like it was hard, or do you feel like being vulnerable with another woman, do you think that's something that you'd be able to do now, or is it still something that would take time?
Nah, I've done it. I've done it after that.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've done it after that.
Right.
Like
once the floodgate told me, he's like, goddamn it,
I've done it after that. You know what I mean?
You think you can handle? You think you can handle it better now, or you think, or is it? Or I mean, honestly, if it's
shorty ain't together, so shit happens, bro.
So do you think that I'm just asking?
Yeah,
so do you think that you would see yourself being vulnerable again, or do you think that that's a would you consider that to be a positive or a negative?
Nah, I think it's a positive. I mean, yeah, it's a positive.
Definitely like growth from that.
It is growth. Yeah, you know what I mean.
J.O., you spoke about how you said that you guys were on different pages. Do you feel that was, first off, do you feel it was you, or do you feel like it was her? Like, again, or were you able to kind of see that who was at not fault per se, but do you feel like it was more so you and you didn't communicate it to her, or did you guys have any conversation or speak about where you guys were mentally and where you were trying to go emotionally, or was it just like she gonna see it, she gonna understand it, if not, that's on her?
One thing about myself that I pride myself on is that I'm very blunt. Like I speak how I feel regardless of how it makes you feel, and sometimes that could be the good of things, sometimes that could be the bad of things. So I'm very transparent when it comes to like how I feel and what I see and what's going on. The only thing with myself that I do not like really agree on is that I do feel like I start feeling bad for someone. Like if she's stating that, you know, this is not it, or this is like, how can I say, like this is not what she wanted, in a sense of like going against me. It's like okay, well then, now I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you're saying this is not what you want to do. Like, you know, let's work on it and make it better. But to see the same cycle happen again is just like nah, you have your own mindset. Like, you have your own way and your own perspective of how you want things to go as well as I do. And it's not coinciding with us. So I take the fault as well as I'll take the blame and allowing it to happen. Because, like I said, if I had the mindset I had now, I would have been just peeled off.
Yeah.
Because that's like part of the red flags like we've talked about. It's like allowing myself to see certain things that transact in the situation of either a talking or actions being displayed, and now I look at it as okay, I can't deal with that. I already know what that's about. I got the experience with that already. So I also being an experience at that time was just like I was just allowing it, and that was just experience teaching me like, all right, you know what? Like when you see that, get yourself away from it.
Okay. Ahmaad, what did you learn from that relationship? What did you get from that relationship, and what did you learn?
Well, I definitely got a
Besides an album. Good
oh
album.
yeah. Well, I
album.
definitely got an understanding, a better understanding of things, of myself especially, and things that I've needed to correct.
Mhm.
There was things that as a man that I had to grow, into. You know what I'm saying? Especially, emotionally. Keeping your emotions in check is something that I've definitely learned. From that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely learned to be. It was something that it was definitely a learning experience. And I don't say that to be cliche. I'm saying that to keep it 100, because it made me a better man in an aspect of, things to look for, and not just the woman and things of myself.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could be more understanding. Maybe I could be more maybe I can communicate more.
Of course.
Maybe there's things that I could do for myself. And through all these years, it's been a long time. Like I said, I haven't really had that many, but the next woman that that I do decide to have that really serious relationship with,
Okay.
she's gonna be able to get the benefits of what I learned from that previous.
So with that, what is that one thing that you want to apply to your next relationship?
Well, the one thing I want to apply to like I said, is well, honestly,
Like a singular thing.
certainty and assurance.
Certainty.
Of being sure of myself.
Mhm.
And when I say being sure of myself, that means being in a situation where it's like I don't always second guess. Oh, well, this is like this is what I
Going left.
Yeah, we not. It's everything.
turning.
You have to stay on track.
Mhm.
You got to be protected, provided. Things of that nature show that you want to. If you want to be a leader, you got to show examples of that. You got to make her confident that you can lead this whole situation.
You get a pen and pad and write.
You know what I'm
things down.
saying?
So,
So I mean, that's pretty much just like I look at it now. Like I think it's really helped me
Mhm.
in terms of being more sure, more confident in myself, especially because I think that we, when things go wrong, we get a lack of confidence in ourselves.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
damn, like
that snowball.
I don't think I can do it, or maybe
all these losses. When you get mad losses in a row, it's like, yo,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm on a losing streak right now. This ain't it.
I just think that's something that plagues, I think, just both men and women,
Yeah.
like confidence level. That's why you take the bullshit to the next one.
Yeah,
Then it's
carry
like
that
it's
baggage.
like, you
Baggage,
got women bring their nonsense to the next man is like, what the fuck? Or then it's like, a man will bring their nonsense to the next woman. She's like, yo, like that's not, I'm not
Exactly.
her. You know what I'm saying? So I've been able to get, I think, a really more of an understanding of who I am, and I've been able to gain, in my opinion, leadership qualities from that.
He got Madden XP out here.
Now that's
He
facts,
got
though,
VC points. He up.
because with everything he said, like regardless of how you put yourself in a situation, every loss is a lesson learned.
Mhm.
And if you can't take like the perspective of that with anything you go through with experiences, then it's like you're not willing to grow as a person, as a man, as a woman, as an individual yourself. You're not willing to grow. You're just willing to be stagnant because you always want to point the finger at everybody else, but not point it at yourself. Like, oh, damn, I could have handled this better.
Definitely.
I could have definitely
Been
like
better.
ended this or did whatever.
Exactly. Made more decisive moves.
Yeah.
So, Unc Marv, what are you gonna be taking to your next relationship that you learned? What are you gonna be taking? What have you learned, and what you want to take to your next relationship? And I'm not saying like you're going outside just to have a relationship instantaneously, because Marv like, damn boy, you put me on the spot like,
I don't know. I mean, I guess just being more consistent in the way I handle shit, or I don't know, man. It's like, I mean, we could say one thing, and then when we get there,
that shit get there.
Doing it is the hard part.
Yeah.
Doing it is the hard part.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like,
You know?
you know,
Hell yeah, I can tell you I'm about to
I
go to
said
the
it's a
gym.
budget time. You know,
But
what?
them cookies.
The next one, I'm about to, I'm gonna act this way, and then when I get in, it's like, damn.
Everybody different.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I you know what I mean?
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, like with what you asked him and how he's explaining, I think it's also about what woman you approach as well, because you got to make sure that your connection with them is not gonna be the same as the last
That's
one.
exact-
So
that's- yeah.
so it'll be
We're-
different.
The reason I ask that is because at the end goal. So I'm just gonna ask this question. This is a add-on question.
Mhm.
Are you guys looking to be married? Is that the final relationship goal for each one of you?
I would
Is
love
that-
to be married.
With me?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Yes.
So if you're heading to the same destination, do you not want to take certain things to get you to that point? So even if that might not be the same young lady,
Mhm.
those emotions, those feelings, those things that you want to do will carry and will move on with you to the next woman.
That's a
You're not gonna go and find yourself a bum skillet on the block and be like, yeah, that's that's who I'm gonna wife up. No, you're gonna find you a respectable woman, and I mean a woman that you can vet and know that is you want to be with them. Because ain't nothing worse than you be with somebody and all. Yeah, they gotta have your back.
That's the part of, like I said, about building a foundation. Once you build that foundation, the house is gonna be sturdy.
Yeah.
But if you just jump into the house and that basement not fixed up, that shit gonna collapse regardless of how you do.
Well, I just want y'all to know a lot of niggas out here in RVs. No basement, just out here on the wheels.
RVs, box on the sidewalk.
Perfect. Box on the
sidewalk.
Oh man. All right. So a lot of times in this dating atmosphere that we have, there's a lot of conversation about the table. A lot of times, what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table?
Mm-hmm.
Well, men are expected to bring certain things to the table.
Mm-hmm.
What things do women need to work on and figure out before they bring it to the table? What things do women need to have to bring to the table?
You cook good? I like a home cooked meal.
So what things do they need to bring to the table that you know are quantifiable in your minds, your opinion? So a friend of mine, I asked him this the weekend. He said, "Hey man, the food, that's what they got to bring to the table. Bring me my dinner." I was like, wow, that's some real, that's 2 steps from caveman shit, but cool. I understand where you're coming from with it. I respect it. What about you? So who wants to start?
It don't matter. I'll start. You said so.
What does a woman need to work on? What do they need to bring to the table?
Yeah, because I wouldn't say what they need to
for you individually, not all mankind.
But one thing about me personally, I only speak for myself. Good. I can't speak for no one else because we all walk differently, talk differently.
I can't look in the mirror and be cool like you, bro. I can't do it.
It's just right there. But ooh,
yeah. These are questions.
This is a question because I don't want to just say anything. And
all right, anybody else want to say it until you gather yourself? Anybody else want to jump in and say what a woman should bring to the table?
I mean, for me personally, I consistency. I said it, and I've said it before. Consistency.
What if she's consistently bad?
That's not. I won't be dealing with consistently bad. Like
so, consistent what?
No, you have to give me consistent energy. You have to give me what I'm giving you. And when I say that, like people act as if that's like such a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if I'm giving you 100% effort, I expect that back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why that's such a big issue.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see why that's such a problem for people, you know, to have so much high expectations for everybody else, for the person that they deal with, all these other people, but not have high expectations for themselves. Expect that you don't have to do any fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's just a understanding. And when I mean understanding the things that's just it's not based in delusion. Because I think there's a lot of delusional things with social media and
social media is a smokescreen.
All of that kind of stuff.
People totally different human beings. You meet them in person, they're not even that tall. You're like, shit, I thought you were like 9'12".
Yeah. So it's like if you for me, you saying like this is what I want. Like I want to be with you, I want to deal with you, I want to think like, you know. So we spend time with each other. We vibe with each other. We do these we spend real quality time with each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're able to have communication and discuss things. You know what I'm saying? If there's any issues, tell me how you feel. Tell me what's on your mind. All these kind of stuff like that. I can't bring for the table. And also another thing for me, like I said, showing that you care, nurturing and things of that nature.
Okay.
You know how simple it is just for a woman to say, "Well, how was your day, babe?" Something simple like that.
You know what the crazy thing is? I actually heard that the other day, not to cut you off, but to kind of expound on what you were getting at right there, the nurturing aspect of a woman. I was listening to someone, they said, when's the last time a woman just massaged your temples?
I saw that.
Massaged your back?
I heard about that too. Like, it's something very simple.
That nowadays, that's, you actually, hey man, damn, my head hurting. They just like, there's some aspirin over there. You go ahead and get that over there.
Oh, even so, like, what you doing? What you doing?
You make your head hurting. You ain't eat.
You making 6 figures?
Stupid ass. Why you ain't eat?
You making 6 figures? You making 6 figures for me to rub your head? All you paying me like all of this delusional bullshit. And it's not something that I rock with because I only deal with reality.
Yeah.
So I snap people back into reality very quick by letting them know like this is how it is. If you don't like it, you can go keep fucking with everybody else. Keep on tell you lies, and that's fine because like if that's what people want. Some people like that.
Thanos is full green right now.
Some people like that. Some people like lies and to be told what they want to hear.
Yeah, that's pandering.
You'll never get that with me. Yeah. And I don't want a woman to be like that either. Tell me how she feels, and I want her to tell me, you know, the real.
Uncle Marv, what does the woman have to bring to the table for you in your opinion?
I guess what she gotta bring to the table is some consistency and also self-love. You know what I mean? Because if you got self-love, like if you're gonna like that energy
Permeate.
like positive energy. I need that all around. Also,
Energy
you
speaks.
gotta bring some good ass sex. I mean, listen, man.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
love a woman all day.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if shit trash, you gonna be like,
If the shit
Yeah.
trash,
Sorry, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
lay there and I
Yeah.
gotta know all this. Like, come on, girl. Like,
that is very
Something
true.
like-
That is very true.
come on, bring
You
that
can
thing.
cook great. You could do all these great things, but
Because there's been
If it ain't
some
right.
trash women that's been able to extend their life. They expecting to extend their stay because the pussy was good. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
That's 100. They've been able to extend it
listen, that's
more often
facts.
than they should. Like, yo, this bitch trash, but they've been able to extend it a
I'll
little
figure
bit
it out.
more than they should
Right.
have.
Crazy
Exactly.
motherfucker.
I'm keeping it 100. I'm just
Hell
keeping it
yeah.
100.
No,
You know what I mean?
more than 100, good brother.
You can't be. I mean, you can't be whack and like acting shy. I don't want to like, cause I be on some bullshit. I be on some bullshit, yo. You know what I mean? Like shit, man. I'm driving a motherfucking 295, girk. Like you already know, like dark and shit.
This is a
you know what I
long
mean?
route.
Niggas said dark
Damn,
and shit.
It's a lot of straight area right here. We ain't
that
got
shit
worry.
go straight. I mean, don't listen, man. I got the days and all. Like, don't worry about that shit.
All the tolls are paid for already, baby. All the tolls are paid for. I got the
Don't worry
easy
about
pass.
all that.
Got the easy pass already for.
What about you, J.O.? What
All right,
what does she have to bring?
dawned to me now.
There it is. Let's double back. What you got?
Open communication.
Open communication.
Yes.
Expound. Like, what do you mean?
All right, so you have to be able to explain and talk about how you feel,
Mhm.
what you feel, how I make you feel, what's going on with us, but then also understand what we're saying. So it's going to be logic and emotions. Like, let more logic speak than
Mhm.
more of the emotion.
Someone I once spoke to said when he talks to his BM, he'll talk to her, and then after he's done saying something, he said, "What did you hear?" Because sometimes you be like
Honestly.
X, Y, and Z, A, B, C, and they're like, "Oh, word. What did you hear?"
'Cause
Because I
sometimes-
know I didn't say none of the shit you're hearing.
Yeah,
So what did you hear?
because
So-
they'll and it's not every woman. Like
Yeah,
some,
yeah.
I'm only
Of course.
speaking from my experience. Some
Mhm.
some of the women I dealt with, they have that hearing what they want to hear from what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
only because it made them feel away.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, I'm not saying this to make you feel away. I'm saying this to make you understand where I'm coming from.
All right.
So that's what I'm.
And also one thing,
Uh-huh.
also femininity is a big thing for me. I can't deal with an overly masculine woman. Like I can't. No, I
Like said,
can't.
I don't
Like,
want no chick
no, I
sounding
don't
like a
I-
battle
I
rapper.
don't- No,
come talking
it's
to
not
me.
even the voice. It's not even the voice. Like
Nah,
the voice
but
not even the problem.
battle rapper energy. All of a
It's
sudden,
just
I see a nigga.
yeah,
I'm
like
whoa,
like,
whoa.
and there's a time and place for everything.
Time
You know what I'm
and
saying?
place for
Because don't get me wrong, like you know what I'm saying. I like the women that pop off sometimes and all those things like that. But like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. I'm not dating one of my niggas. so like there has to be, and also you know like I want a woman who's definitely in touch, definitely with the feminine aspect of herself, and also don't ever try to bring down my masculinity. Understand? Like I'm a very proponent. I'm a heavy supporter and of especially when it comes to black men, of us being masculine men. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way that I feel, the way to have control of your life, period. Not even just, just woman, just yourself, period. You know what I'm saying? Being confident in things of that nature. So I definitely, like I said, a woman who supports that. You know what I'm saying? And pushes that and pushes that.
And by masculine men and having control, I just want to clarify what I heard. Being decisive. That doesn't mean controlling someone like
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. You have to say nothing.
surviving R. Kelly
It's
type
never.
shit.
It's
Like,
never.
none of
It's
that
never.
wild
It's never anything. People know what. And people know what I'm talking about. People choose to be. People. No.
Never
people choose-
believe
True.
that people know what you're saying.
Well, this is what the fuck I'm
Sometimes you
talking
gotta
about.
expound.
Well, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is what I'm talking about. Letting your man be masculine like a motherfucker. Don't bitch him out. You know what I'm saying? And don't make it seem like it's no. Because people want some people want masculine men when it's convenient. You calling these bitch ass niggas when you get into a situation with somebody? No. You calling who? You calling the thug niggas. You're not even the thug niggas. You calling niggas that's at least solid. You ain't got to be gangster to be masculine.
Yeah,
You know what
true.
I'm saying? So in that aspect, like I said, I don't like any. I definitely don't want a woman who dims that.
Okay.
Oh, like it's all knowing the thing. Nah, because when she wants me to handle business, right? She's gonna want that all on display and want me to handle my business, right?
Like the dude that was at the Steelers the Steelers thing.
I mean, like I said, because if I bitch up, she's gonna, no matter how, it's okay. No, it ain't. She's never gonna look at me the same ever again. Never look at the same me ever again.
Oh, that's why your bitch ass ain't do the dishes. Nigga knocked you out, huh?
Exactly.
Like, damn,
Exactly.
Dishes.
So we don't got no time for that. So like I'm saying, like, I don't ever want anybody who can hinder that.
Cool. Last one, y'all. So, we've had in the manosphere, as they say, there's been a situation between two different podcasts about paying for ladies of the night or getting it off the arm and getting it off a game. So, would you pay for play? Not now, maybe in the past, have you? And do you believe that it's wrong to do that as a man?
You got to define play.
Vagina.
The boom boom room.
You mean paying the fuck?
Yeah, paying the fuck. I was trying to be, but I forgot this Negro that was not gonna let you off that.
No problem with paying.
Not whatsoever.
No problem if I'm going to the boom boom room for services. I have no
Services
problem.
rendered.
I have no problem.
What's the old saying? You're not paying for it. You're paying for them to leave and be discreet.
Yeah.
So that's what the situation is.
No drama. I could just go in there, do what I gotta do. I mean, I've had in the past. I had like a monthly. Listen, I used to get paid, and I had like a little monthly stash. I know I'm going over here, I'm on Bay Ridge, and I'm gonna do my thing up in the spot.
Right? He said,
"Yo,
that's how it be."
Listen, you had to have a membership card and all that.
Listen, man.
That's
how you. And the funny thing, and the craziest thing is, so with that being said. There's like this stigma. Paying for pussy is bad. You not a man if you have to pay for it. You gotta
you kind of paying for it, even if it's not financially. Like
so that's exactly what that's why I'm like, the stigma on it is if you pay for it, you're not a real man. You're not getting it off the arm. So quickly, do you agree and why?
Well,
I think you kind of already said, but
yeah, because regardless, you paying for it in a sense of, if you're paying with time, if you're paying with taking out to eat, if you're paying with buying her thing, you're paying.
You're paying. Somehow it's a barter system.
You're paying, but I don't want to simplify it as in I'm saying you tricking off. Like, nah. Yeah. It's just as simple as understanding, like, there's different ways of looking at something.
Yeah.
Many perspectives of looking at it.
Mm-hmm. Marv, he's already a card-carrying member of the Race Boom Boom Room.
I'm ready.
I'm on it. So he understands that time is there's discretion rather than wilding out, going and grab 17 different women. You might catch one slipping on a Thursday. This one, you already know. Listen, man, it's Wednesday, X, Y, and Z. I already got something set up for 3 hours, lockdown. I'm good. Now you get back to focusing on all the rest of the stuff. Killer?
Oh nah, I mean,
when you get on the mic, you're killing now. I can't even.
Killer. Oh nah, it depends. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some women where I would just want to sleep with them, and if she just gave me her price, you know what I'm saying? And if it depends if I can afford it, if it's negotiable, whatever. See what happens.
we gonna talk.
Yeah, and there's some women that I wouldn't, that I would actually, want to, deal with and be with. But almost, let me say this: it don't take a million dates to see if you really want to deal with somebody.
That's
true.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I don't mind the first date. I don't mind that, but we don't have to go on a million dates for us to get some kind of understanding and shit. See, that when that happens, you getting finessed. You know what I'm saying? Because for all that, you could have just paid.
Not all is expensive either. I mean, there's a high profile person who went to jail for that.
Who?
I ain't gonna say.
Who went to jail for what?
Hey man,
for paying for pussy?
No, who was the girl? But it was something happened with a dude in a hotel, like.
Oh well, I'm just.
I don't want to put that out there because I know the friend, and I don't want to.
Oh well, with that said, we not trying to be incriminated.
It was out there. No, it was out there on the news. And
of course, I understand what you mean, but there are ways of thinking it. So my final thought on it is, pay for play makes sense if you. As you get older, as you get more established, as you're trying to do things, you don't have the time for the hunt. When I was younger, I had energy for the hunt. Oh, I like shorty. You can.
But how many
that time for the hunt?
How many dates you were supposed to go on before you?
Back then, when I was in my 20s, it wasn't like you. How many times people had to spin to go? How many times have you gone to like different projects and gone through them lobbies to try and get some vagina? How many times have you done that?
You mean recently?
No. I don't want because I don't want nobody looking for you now.
No. I don't. Shit.
No, but I mean, like,
I'm with it.
as far as the lobbies and all that stuff, like these are things that we went through in our youth. Like as a youth, you went through the dumb shit.
Facts.
Now, as you get older, you like, listen, man, I'm not fighting for nobody. I'm not working this hard for some box.
Facts.
As you get older, you understand the value box. You cherish it. You understand it, but you also know, listen, man, I got 3 hours. I got editing. I got work. I got to do this. I got to do that. I ain't got time to hunt, text you down and X, Y, and Z, and all of a sudden you might front on me or this happened, that happened. I don't care about all that. Lock down these 3 hours. We're gonna do what we gonna do. I'm gonna put you in the wheelbarrow and we out. So
that's why you gotta know. That's why you gotta know like what times to pull up. Like when the times to pull up.
This nigga killer about to
no,
be
I'm
out
just
here.
saying. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But you know you go to the hood and you gotta certain when you go see a chick in the hood. You get so it depends on the time you go. You know what I'm saying. Not that I do this often, or as much as I. All right, I'm just.
All right, cool. With that, I think we're gonna leave it right there.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the first episode of the Avera-ngers. And as always, please be smart, be safe, and we will holler at y'all next time. Peace.